Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Chrysalis qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de PGA Tour de K25 sur PS5. Je continue le jeu, c'est parti.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. And I wish you both the best of luck in this match play contest. Be nice to each other. All right, let's go. Full send, here we go. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. Yeah, that's unlucky. Not an amazing swing. We're in the deep stuff here. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. All right, that's it's just setback. Just a setback. Oh, this could drop. And the bogey chip will go. Happy days. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Oh. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 5, second hole. Tee it high. You know the rest. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, from the pine straw. Oop, I think we're going in the rough here. Setting up here now for our third shot. And you might not have enough club from the rough Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. Oh, that chip almost went. Here we go. This next one for par. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, almost in there. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. All right, let's get out of here. This pine straw's no place to spend your day. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. All right, let's see what he can do from the greenside bunker. Setting up here with a very long putt. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, it's going right by. Oh, man, no good. Let's get back on the green here. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh my, and he makes it. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. I don't know. This one could go either way. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. That was well played. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. I think you've had better swings. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Oh my, splash. All right, let's get out of this sand. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. And taking your friend down a peg after that hole, that's good work. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Oh, crud. And there's not a lot of ball showing in here. This is the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Well, not the purest of strokes. We're going to have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. Setting up for your 5th stroke here. This one's 26 feet out. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Just a little too much pace on that one. All right, here we go. Triple bogey putt. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Okay, that's a good choice. We'll head to the next hole. And your friend's 2 up on you after that hole. And now for the par 4 6th. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. This is very, very sandy in this. Oh, not your best contact. All right, we're into the short stuff now. That's good. Good stuff. Looks like he's about 100 yards out. Well, he's nowhere near the pin, but he's on the green. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. But I think it's breaking to the left. And from there, not a bad result. Careful with this one. This is from way out. Well, that flew right by. That's a nice chip. Well done. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. And let's have a better hole coming up next. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. A little awkward on that swing. And dunked. This is looking like it might be trouble. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. This one might be coming up short out of the sand. Okay, from the beach to the sand. Let's test our mettle here. Looks like he's got around 145 yards to go here. All right, we are checking in to see if you want to concede this hole. All right, you're conceding this hole, and since this match was already dormy, the win will go to your opponent. And this match is over. Your friend's going to wind up victorious, ending the match at 4 up. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Not a full round on slate today, just doing the front nine of this one. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. This is his second. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. Okay, just barely found your way into that deep rough. Ooh, bad break. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. All right, we're moving to the next hole. Now that you've conceded the putt, your opponent will win this hole. But we got another chance on the next one. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Well, something went amiss. All right, safely into the fairway. I'll take that. This is about 160 to the pin. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. "20 feet to the hole from here." And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. Just a little too much power. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. This one's starting way out to the right side. Bit long on that one. And yeah, we'll leave that hole behind us and head to the next. Friends, 2 up for the match after that hole. Here we go. We got a par 3 on the third hole. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Looking forward to see what you do here. Swing didn't feel right. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. All right, I like being back on the fairway. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. All right, and as we head now to the fourth hole, we have a par 4. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Ooh, and your friend's in the bunker here. Let's see what happens. And looking short from the sand on this one. And here's our second shot on the fourth. Let's see what he does here, 100 yards out. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. All right, let's get back on this green here. Oh, just missed that chip. And for bogey. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. He might pull away even further with this next putt. This one to go to 4 up. That was a bit of a tough result on that hole. Let's see what we can do on the next one. All right, now a 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Well, let's see what you got. Oop, that's no good. All right, I think he caught a little too much of this one from the rough. Decent approach there. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. Oh, and what a chip shot. This guy's got it dialed in today. Nicely done. Lining this one up at 21 feet. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Ooh, let's get back onto the green. Well, this one is over, and no win to speak of for you, but there is always next time. And with that, I will leave you with this. My heartfelt gratitude for picking the game up in the first place, and thanks again for taking me around the course with you today. We'll see you soon. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, second shot on the 10th. This approach is heading left. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. I wish that went for you. You've got this left to save your par. And well done. You got most of the way there. 4 feet to go. Oh, unfortunate. All right, this one for double bogey. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, now that you've conceded that putt, we'll head to the next hole. And after the first hole in this match, your friends are going to be 1 up. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Unfortunately, we've strayed OB with that one. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Yeah, the swing was a little bit rough on that one. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, 6th shot on this hole. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And you're telling me he doesn't even need to putt that out. I guess you're the boss. Let's head to the next. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Not an amazing swing. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Yikes. See you later to that ball. All right, second shot on the 12th. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Oh my, splash. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. Well, that one's goodbye. And the approach heading to the left. Ouch, what was that? Oh, into the water. Ugh, rolled right by. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And as your opponent concedes the putt, you will win this hole. Good job. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Well, not the purest of strokes. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Good one. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. And your approach is heading right at the pin. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, he's on the green now. Let's see what he does with this next putt, because it's a long distance putt to say the least. Setting up here, green side rough. Oh, it almost went. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. All right, you gave him a little gift there, letting him have that putt. We're going to head to the next hole, see what we can do there. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 3. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Okay, let's see what you got here. The approach heading right. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. And this fella has left himself quite a bit of work to do. This is like a week's worth of work he's left for himself, it feels like. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Okay, let's send it. All right, here's his second shot. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. This putt's about 14 feet out. Oh, almost. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Oh, that par would have been nice. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. All right, tapping that in. Let's move on. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy, folks. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 16th hole. This one's a par 5. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. I believe this one's fairway bound. And from the deep stuff. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Bit of an awkward swing. Oop, that one went OB. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. This one's leaning to the right. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Three bogeys in a row. That's unfortunate, but you know what? Sometimes the way she goes. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. So far, so good. This really looks good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. Well, better luck next time. All right, let's see how he does. Five iron on display for this one. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. And this is his look at a par putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Oh my goodness. All right, if you sink this, you can take this Dormy. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, if you sink this, you'll take the match Dormy. All right, bottom of the cup, and you won the hole. And good work on that last hole. You're gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, second shot for him on this one. They've gone with the 7-iron. And that'll just barely make its way into the first cut of rough. That sounded a little bit off. Well, that one's going down into the water. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation. Okay, that almost went down. And he's in the greenside rough. Six feet to the cup. And the bogey putt will drop. A little lackluster way to end your round, but you'll be back for more. You know it. And he needs this next putt to win the match. Sorry. And just like that, that's another round of golf in the books. And this one is over. You couldn't pull out the win today. Just getting beat by your friend who is one up at the end here. And with that, I will let you go here. I'm going to head over to the clubhouse and see what I can wrangle up for some food. See you next time.
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas, reste passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.